I have been playing Call of Duty Zombies for the last 15 years of my life. I've enjoyed every single bit of it. It is the most wonderful experience, and I love this story, and I take this game very passionate. And those experiences are amazing with Origins. So I may have accidentally said Mob of the Dead in this next clip, so don't mind it. I meant to say Moon. I just am too lazy to fucking edit it out. And Mob of the Dead and Revelations. It gives us a perfect understanding of what's gonna happen at the next one. But unlike this fuck-ass game, I have to explain this in all, like, the categories of this, of like a Call of Duty, because this map thoroughly pisses me off. And no, it has nothing to do with the map layout. I think the map looks great. I feel like it plays good, and I feel like it just does everything great. It's just how they ended up with the story just makes me want to fucking bash my head against the table like I'm from the Hereditary movie. I just want to let you guys know I've had my grudges against this map, but I never wanted to like express myself because I had no need to until I saw another YouTuber where I'm gonna link down in the description where he did the most perfect like talk over why he doesn't like this map, and it's the exact same reason I do, but I'm gonna say my own words in my own way because I like to go ranting. Alright, let's start with the pros real quick. This is just a quick overview of The Reckoning in general. One, I think this map looks great. It did a perfect way of verticality that they couldn't really do in Die Rise. They really expanded on that. My next one is the Wonder Weapon. I actually love the living Wonder Weapon, and the upgrade process, it actually feels kind of fun. I genuinely enjoyed the Panos or Blanchard way of which one you did. I didn't really dislike one of them, but I do like this Wonder Weapon, but I do have some cons about it. The last one I'll talk about is the mini boss, where you got Uber Klaus and Commando Klaus. Commando? What the fuck? Either way, all I'm just saying is that they are intimidating. I actually feel a threat presence from them like I didn't see in any of the other mini bosses that came into this game. Now I'm gonna go on my rant. I'm gonna have a fit right now. We're gonna be talking about how each Call of Duty has the ending that's like a really feels like the blueprints for the next Call of Duty. But this just feels like none of that. This doesn't have any like interesting aspect. I'm gonna go back and remember, oh yeah, that was a good ending for Black Ops 6. Let's start from Black Ops 1, Moon. We were on the moon for Christ's sakes. Like that is one of the sickest map like thought processes that I've ever seen. And at the end of Moon, we helped Maxis destroy the Earth with missiles that they gave us the blueprints for the next Call of Duty game where it started with Transit. Now let's go on to BO2 and talk about Origins. We had giant robots walking around. We had an intimidating mini-boss. We had elemental staffs. We had all of that. That was so cool. And we were helping Samantha from the original timeline. But then we have this map that just like, we're helping either an AI get her a body, or we're helping Richtof and bring back his family that we've been knowing that's going to be it for the last, like, 4 years, and it's just so unsatisfying when you reach the ending cutscene of it. Because either way, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter that we just did all that work for the last 4 years making theories on it. It just makes no sense. And let's not forget that we got sucked into the dark ether. There was no theory on that either. I guess it was something with the Sentinel artifact that they just completely just wiped, by the way. They really tried imprinting that in Terminus and Shattered Veil in the Tomb, but everyone hated that idea, so they just like kind of just got rid of it after the Tomb, or the Shattered Veil. Okay, I wouldn't really say hate, but like no one really liked that they brought back the Chaos storyline. No one really liked it in BO4, unless like a handful of people. I'm one of the people that hated the Chaos storyline. I'm gonna be so honest, I never wanted it. When I saw it in Terminus, I genuinely actually, once I beat the Easter egg, I was playing with my brother. I got up and walked away because I was so disappointed. But I gave Treyarch some hope because, like, I love Call of Duty Zombies and I love the storyline. I pay attention to the storyline. I know what's gonna happen, and it just fell so flat in this. It just is awful. But I will admit that some of these storyline aspects were, I genuinely thought they were really cool, and I was really interested in it. It's just in this final map, it just feels like it was just all for nothing. Like, it just feels like it should. I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry, but it pisses me off. Like, I've never been this emotional about something. Like, it's just beyond me. Let's move on to something else. We're just gonna take a little quick break from that. We're gonna be talking about the little smaller stuff that I'm not really having fun with. So I'm gonna actually start making some funny rants now, and we're talking about the Wonder Weapon now, the Gorg effects. Man, dude, I got some words for this. I know I said some good things. I do like it, but it just, When I hear an alive Wonder Weapon, I usually think of the Apothicon Servant. You know, the Fist Me Squid, where I stuff my fist into its, like, alien pussy. No, the only alive gun I get is the gun from goddamn High on Life. They should have just put a smiley face on this, and it would be, like, an actual, like, replication from High on Life. Oh my god, how did I forget? Let's not forget, the way to make this Wonder Weapon is you have to fucking kill the goddamn Forsaken, the main boss in Cold War that was supposed to be the big thing the entire time, but they're using this motherfucker as a power plant! What the fuck has happened in this game? And then we have this stupid fuck-ass step where you make him do an Uber Klaus, and he's supposed to be, you know, a real big tough guy, but I fucking destroyed him in a matter of fucking 3 seconds because this game is shit! I just want to stick my dick in a fucking Chinese fucking finger trap and try to get it out that way, then play this fuck-ass game! I'm sorry, that was a little mean. I actually do like BO6, I'm not gonna lie. But this story can go fuck itself! I do like this animation that it does have for the Wonder Weapon. It looks pretty cool until it has these little fucking tentacles come out and grab its little, like, brain. It makes me icky because it feels like a tapeworm that's gonna go inside my asshole and start taking control of me. I don't know how I forgot about the stupid soul collecting or fucking, like, pollution. I feel like a bee when I'm doing this step. When I'm sucking up the flowers with my little heart I got from making the thing. Oh god, let's talk about this Easter egg now. Oh. This Easter egg feels so lackluster also. Like, one of the steps is we have to take a brain and bring it all the way to the other side of the map. I don't even know anymore. I'm like about to, like, throw something at my monitor so I don't have to look at this fuck-ass game again. Like, this Easter egg feels really like a snooze fest. I did not enjoy this Easter egg. But I will admit I did kind of enjoy the boss fight a little bit, but after, like, playing it again, I realized this boss fight is so performed. But we're not there yet. Let's keep talking about other stuff before we get to the boss fight. And when you're playing this map, you find the radios around the map. You know, basically like all the other ones, all the other maps. But this game, they really tried, like, hitting the nail on, like, the end of, like, all of it. I feel like they were just rushing to get all these out to, like, finish the theories that people have been making, and I already could tell. The one where they finally admitted that Weaver was, like, killing, I was about to say Edison, you motherfucker! It was, like, confirmed that Weaver, like, didn't actually mean to kill, Edward's family. It was a planned thing from a man named Kruger that we still have know nothing about this man. We have known nothing about him. And it's just now that we're just actually never gonna know about him. Because they're, like, wrapping that story up so we can go to the new characters, or the new, not really new, it's the original old characters that's just a newer design. Like, it's just, like, playing so much shit for this. The Bastard Sons from Citadel. I thought those were gonna be, like, a really big thing. Maybe they might be a bigger thing later on. Maybe say, like, that's the new crew that we're playing with. Or let's see, Gabriel Croft being Rick Toffin's father. We thought that was going to be a big thing. We didn't hear about anything after that in Citadel. The Sentinel artifact, that maybe it was the Odin one, and maybe it was like a big thing, and then we heard about Alistair and maybe Scarlet and Shaw and all that, and we got nothing on that, literally nothing. They cut down so much important stuff for like all of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 that made me hype. I thought, like, oh, we're gonna get a lot of information, and I was really invested in this, and now it's just not there. Why am I going back to the same point I made? I'm gonna fucking... So we got the Sam one or the Richtofen one. You could pick which one you want to do, and I thought that was really cool at first. But then when you get into the boss fight, Sam's is really easy. It's just all she is just a bullet sponge. That's all it is. Richtofen's on the other hand, oh my god. Who's thought of that? It is the worst boss design ever. Like, the first stage is not that bad at all. He's just a bullet sponge, kind of like Sam. But then when he gets out of it, and he has this fucking fuck-ass Wonderwaff that just one-taps you on anywhere you go, that's so unfair. That's not even fun. I know people like that and all, and they think it's a good boss fight, but that is the worst boss design in my opinion. And let's not forget that he does fucking airstrikes out of nowhere. Or when he just starts flying over in ahead, and he just keeps dropping those fuck-ass bombs and the shock charges. I'm gonna fucking pop a vein in a minute. I'm gonna fucking... Here, I'm actually gonna show you the fight that we were just dealing with, and all the This stupidity. We beat this first try because we beat it before, and we kind of like learned the strats of like what meta. You actually have to use meta guns to like beat this guy. It's actually insane. But it took us actually 7 tries to beat him the first time. This one, we already had all the metas down and we know what we were doing. So I'm gonna show you all these clips from like when he started as Uber Richtofen to just the regular Richtofen.
Fuck me, get off my dick, Richtofen. Jesus Christ. My God, do you want my dick in your mouth that bad?
One shield's down.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, he tried fisting me.
Damn, he really wants you.
Yeah, he just fucking hates me. Because I'm Jason?
I'm also Jason though, except that I'm technically Jason.
Yeah, but I don't know, I think
It's getting crazy in here.
I think it's
I'm
because...
taking care of that Uber Klaus.
I think it's because this Richtofen is just not racist, so he's not going after the black.
Dude, he really fucking likes you, damn!
I know, he wants my dick in his mouth. He wants me to start pegging him.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, why are you on my dick? Why do you only want me? It has to be one of the most unfair
Keep him like
boss
this, keep him
fights.
like this, keep him like this! No! Aether Shroud!
Why are you following me, you freak? Oh my God, we are destroying him.
Yep, I'm reloading. Stay next to me. Nice. Follow me. Oh my God. Watch out. Oh!
Oh my
Oh,
God,
that
you
hurt.
just destroyed him though.
I just popped an Idle Eyes.
Oh.
Wow, that was way too early.
Oh no, he can still see you. He can definitely
Yeah,
still see you.
yeah.
Yes!
Fuck down, bitch! Fuck down. Where is he?
How was that fun? How was that fun at all? What? Hold on, let me just go on to show you guys the ending of the Reckoning because we all have to experience this again. I want to show you my friend's reaction to when he saw this.
Welcome to the party.
Okay, so we got into the end of this. There's actually just one more nice thing I forgot to say. These Pack-a-Punch camos are really nice. I really do like these Pack-a-Punch camos. They look really cool, and they're honestly the only ones I like in BO6. But now we're gonna go on to the thoughts for BO7s in their life cycle of for the rest of the year. Call of Duty, I say this with the most niceness in my heart. I fucking love you guys. I love zombies. I will always play zombies. I've owned every single Call of Duty, every single DLC, every single except Vanguard. That's another story. But it's just, I really pray. I see that you guys are going like backwards, which I really do like. I like how you're going, you know, at least you're bringing curse mode for separate people for the modern players, and then you just have it curse for the hardcore players like myself. But Call of Duty, please, I beg you, you guys are having a huge opportunity with the Dark Aether. You could bring back so much, but like, I love how you're doing Ashes of the Damned. It's like a transit reimagined or like a transit revisit. Something like that. They didn't exactly make it like Transit, but they are giving the vibe like Transit, and it looks really good. I'm really impressed with this map. It looks phenomenal. I actually think the Wonder Vehicle is a really cool idea. I really do think so. But you guys have to make this like boss fight, like not boss fight, the main Easter eggs look, you know, in the story just feel like a good invested story, because this BO6 one was not invested at all. You could bring back so much. There's so much that you could do after Gorod Krovi that got banished to the Dark Aether. We still don't know what happened to the Victus crew. We don't know their fate. Graf is technically still out there in the universe somewhere since Gorod Krovi didn't happen. Peter McCain is still around. His body was still in Shino Numa, unless that was another body. But at the end of Alpha Omega, he went out and he explored the universe as a ghost, I think. Like Ted was in the Broken Earth when it was in the comics. If you don't know what the Broken Earth is, it's just a bunch of artifacts left over and just put in this Earth that's just like crumbling at the seams, and only someone with a soul can get in. And Ted's head was in there, and the staffs, and the Staff of Ice came back in the tomb. So I'm really trying to think that they're bringing back like all the old artifacts. They brought back the Ravengers from the from the bios in the comics. So what else could they bring? They have so much they can work with. It's just how they execute the process of it. So Call of Duty, I will be here for the end of times. Please just listen to the community and give them what they want, because it really looks like it's working and people will come back if you start listening to the community. Yes, the bullying is like, basically the bullying is working. That's how you guys we're only able to communicate to you right now, is from like bullying to get what the community wants. Let's not forget that the fate for Dr. Monty, where has he been? He's probably still alive. I 100% bet you he's still alive, just hiding in the shadows, because he's been living for thousands of years. So if he's living for thousands of years, he can definitely stay longer in the Dark Ether. So that's what I think, and I hope Treyarch cooks with this. I really hope they do. I love Call of Duty. I will keep buying their games. They have me in a chokehold, and I love this game. Like, I certainly love this game, down to the campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. But I hope they will listen to what they want and they go make like an enjoying story. And I know that's probably a hard task they have to complete, but I believe in Treyarch. They've done it with the BO1 story, the BO2 story. They've cooked so much. Anyways, that was my little rant. I'm proud of myself for like not fucking up that entire time. So give myself a pat on the back. That was great. I fucking love you all. I hope you enjoyed this video.